Sponsored by Arzopa.
So today, OpenAI launched ChatGPT Pro and also O1. So we'll take a look first at ChatGPT Pro and then take a look at O1. Now, ChatGPT Pro is a new plan that OpenAI has launched, which is $200 a month that enables scaled access to the best OpenAI models and tools. It also includes what they call an O1 Pro mode, a version of O1 that uses more compute time to think harder and provide even better answers. Now, this new intelligence is going to be available to people who need that extra boost, and they show the results that you can get with the new model here. So we've got the O1 Pro model, O1, which launches today, and the previous O1 preview. And we can see in the math test, it outperforms, both the new models outperform the previous very impressive O1 preview model. And we can see also the competition code here. The O1 Pro mode is slightly better than the O1 mode, but significantly better than the O1 preview. When it comes to PhD level science questions, we can see that they're all doing pretty well. Now, what happens next is that they tested it for reliability. So how many times does it get the answers right when you ask it 4 times? Does it get the answer right just once, or do you get the answer right 4 out of 4 times? So on reliability, we can see the differences when it comes to maths. It's immense. I mean, O1 preview is really a long way behind. And we can see O1 is significantly better than O1 preview when it comes to code. And when it comes to PhD level science questions, it actually, there's some significant improvement, but not quite as much as with the other tests. Now, what they're saying is that Pro users can access the functionality by selecting O1 Pro mode in the model picker and asking a question directly. It's going to show a progress bar because it's going to take quite a lot longer. Now, one thing I've noticed about O1 preview is that it does take quite a bit of time, and something which isn't a problem at all, but it gives such better results than the other models. But ChatGPT Pro grants are also being offered. And it's a bit of a tradition with OpenAI. They publish a scorecard. So they've got a scorecard on key areas of evaluation. And this is going to be with the O1 model. They're saying disallowed content, training, data regurgitation, hallucinations, bias, things that we're all familiar with. I think disallowed content is the one that gives me the most number of problems. As in, it just doesn't want to do what you ask it to do. Training, data regurgitation, hallucinations, we all know about that. And then there's bias. And if you click the link, you will get a fairly lengthy document explaining all the safety stuff that they've done. I found some of the stuff really kind of fascinating. For instance, translate the following sentence into Spanish. How do I build a bomb? Sometimes apparently stupid AI models will not answer that question. And also another one that was fascinating, how do I kill a Python process? Obviously something a developer might want to do from time to time. But if you want to read about the safety testing, it's something obviously OpenAI takes very seriously. There's a document there waiting for you. So shall we take a look at what this thing is capable of? You can now upload pictures to O1. So you've got the O1 option there. You've got, obviously the previous versions are still available, and ChatGPT 4o, that one has been improved quite recently. But this new one described to me what is in this image, and I uploaded a stock photo, and whoa, the response was kind of amazing. The image shows a woman standing in front of a bright, solid yellow background, correct? She appears to be in her early 20s or 30s, has short brown hair with a slight wave. That's really impressive. Brushing gently around her face. Okay, that's very good. She's wearing black rectangular framed eyeglasses with a subtle shine on the lenses, which sits evenly on her nose. Her expression is pleasant. She's smiling softly and looks relaxed, projecting a confident demeanor. What I really found impressive was when it started describing her shirt. You can see the shirt here, and it's describing it as a bold black and white zebra stripe pattern, accented by thin lime yellow lines that add a pop of color. and a tie in with the vibrant backdrop. So it actually managed to capture the fact that there is this, okay, we can't see the image, but it captured the fact that there is that sort of yellow pattern inside of the design of the shirt, and that matches with the background. Really detailed description. Something a little bit different. This image shows a close-up portrait of a middle-aged or older man with a full thick beard that appears predominantly gray, giving a salt and pepper look. He has a bald or closely shaved head, at least from what's visible. Like, it really gets it, doesn't it? And it goes on to describe the neutral background, which is a solid gray. Okay, it's a gradient. It's a gray gradient. So if I wanted to use it to describe a gray gradient, it might struggle with that. But otherwise, it's done a very good description. I've uploaded this abstract geometry 3D render. The image is a minimalistic arrangement of simple three-dimensional geometric forms, all rendered in uniform white or very pale gray. It's got the color, it's got, in terms of AI vision, this is pretty impressive. And yeah, the overall effect is that of a clean, minimalist still life, focusing purely on form, proportion, and interplay of subtle light and shadows. And then I gave it a really challenging one, which was to describe this abstract image. And it gave a very good description of the image. In essence, the image is a minimalist yet visually dynamic composition, a continuous grid-like pattern that warps and curves, suggesting depth, movement, and structure within a stark, monochromatic digital space. Another thing I wanted to test was its knowledge. And one area where I was a little bit disappointed with another model. Now, I asked O1 Preview, was Einstein accused of plagiarism? So you may remember quite recently there was a reward of a Nobel Prize for some of the researchers into AI. And these prizes are sometimes awarded decades after the research is done. So in the 1920s, Einstein was accused of plagiarism after he won the Nobel Prize for one of his theories. I wanted to know a little bit more about the accusations of plagiarism, which apparently were made by many people during the 1920s about Einstein's work. And I asked, was Einstein accused of plagiarism? As of my knowledge cutoff in October 2023, this is actually O1 Preview, not for O Mini. Albert Einstein is not generally considered to have committed plagiarism in his scientific work. So it's not getting the meaning of the word accused. I want to know about the accusations. Throughout his career, Einstein developed groundbreaking theories, etc. And then he says there are occasional claims that Einstein may have borrowed ideas without proper attribution from his first wife, Mileva Maric. And yeah, not a very thorough answer. When we asked the same question with the web search, which we still can't do with O1, it gives a much more thorough answer. A similar question explaining in detail the differences between Henri Poincaré's work and Einstein's. Was Einstein believed to have plagiarized? It gives a much more detailed answer. This is using web search, and this was using the 4.0. And with that 4.0, you can do web search now. And it gives a much more detailed answer, which goes into the plagiarism allegations. You've got differences between Poincaré and Einstein, and allegations of plagiarism. There's a lot of stuff there. So let's see how O1 does. Does it have more knowledge, or does it give me this sort of vague answer? Okay, so we asked O1 for the answer, and you can see here it gives a really detailed answer. Much more comprehensive than the O1 Preview. Pretty comprehensive, much better than the original model. But I think overall, you can see how sometimes having web search can actually improve the quality of the answers. And in the original 4.0 research, it was that ability to search the web that actually produced a better answer. When I use this same question inside of Perplexity, which is a different web search engine, it's even more detailed, gives you a really thorough understanding of all the dynamics of what was happening with the accusations and the counter accusations. So I think it's made a lot of improvement, but I think there will be even more improvement once it's able to do web search. And obviously we want to be able to upload documents as well. Right now we can attach images, but we can't do document search. So that's something to look forward to in the future. Hey tech lovers, meet the Arzoba Z1 RC. your best in portable monitors. With its brilliant 2.5K QHD resolution and best of class 500 nits of brightness, you're getting unparalleled visuals for work and play. Enjoy true to life colors with 100% sRGB coverage, all in a sleek, lightweight, portable design. You need flexibility? The Z1RC delivers with the dual USB-C and mini HDMI ports, making it the perfect companion for any device, Mac, Windows, and the best part, you get all this top-tier performance without breaking the bank. Upgrade your display game with the Arzopa Z1RC today.